Everybody, this is Dream, and today we're going to be reviewing Renzo Racer. Renzo Racer is developed and published by Join Dots. Just came out. My first comment about the game is the price, which is $24.99. Do yourself a favor and buy anything else on Xbox. Why, Dream, do you say that? Well, person watching this video, this game is the worst Mario Kart kind of game that I've ever played. And I've played a crap ton of them, because there's quite a few on Xbox that utilize the Mario Kart style and create a game behind it. So let's get into what this game looks like. We have tournament, and we have single player race, which I've beaten all the tournaments already. I should have mentioned that. But somehow I still haven't unlocked the tracks that I've played all the tournaments on, which doesn't make any sense. But as for tournament, you'll notice something about some of the tracks and some of these characters that they just don't. They do have different things on them, like speed, acceleration, weight, and handling, but there really isn't that much of a difference between them. Then let's look at some of these races. We have like really silly names. Grootwood. I mean, how do you even use Groot in this game? Vortex Canyon. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. Oh, my favorite is Rainbow Star. Like, okay. I mean, that's... Anyhow, I'm just gonna run a race here once. I'm gonna show you some of the silly nonsense that happens in these races. First of all, the turning. Okay, if you get stuck behind a car too, watch this. I'm just gonna get stuck and I'm gonna spin out. Well, almost did. But it happens. It's easy to get stuck, and then you just get slowed down, like both cars, or you get pointed sideways, or who knows what. Also, the power-ups. Watch these power-ups. Oh, did you notice that I just went over tracks and it didn't do anything? That happens a lot. Oh, now I'm stuck on a wall. Oh, but now this one wants to work. Like, it doesn't really do anything, though. The power-up here, it is a boost power-up, but it's not. It lasts for like half a second, and it boosts you so far away in 1 second that, like, the other cars, they just run out. But randomly, some of these, like, things on the ground, sometimes they work. One thing it's kind of hard to show you because of the way the game plays. Oh, whoops. But if you drop the bombs, they blow up after a certain amount of time, not before. So if somebody hits them but you just drop them, it doesn't even slow them down a lot of times. Also, those rockets, they just go in a very direct direction. They don't actually move in any way. It's a very bad game. Ironically, it doesn't have, what do you call it, where the people behind you get sped up to where you are. So it's extremely easy just to win all the races. With that said, the game is completely terrible. It takes about 45 minutes to get all the achievements. This is for playing the tournament. I made a guide even for this, which after seeing the price, I'm sort of regretting, because I don't really want to push people to play this. And you can see I was on normal. It's literally exactly the same on easy. I could find no difference. These are the controls. I mean, the controls are okay, but driving the car is terrible. There's also a few levels that are actually water levels, but they're not water levels. Except I can't show you one easily, unfortunately. The water level literally just has water that's been... It's just the track. I wish I could show you one quickly, but I can't. Can I? No. So you see how... You can look at this screen here. See Pirate Island. You can see that there's like items on top of the water, but there's nothing underneath them. All they did is that they made the track itself, like they changed the track from sandy desert, and they just changed it to the color of water. And then they claim that your car is a boat instead of a car. But it's not. It's just walking. It's just... Everything just, like, there's rocks that sit on the top of the water that you can hit that sometimes mess you up and sometimes don't. It is really bad. I mean, just spend your $25 on literally anything else. Some of these again, some of the names of these I'm not sure how they even use because they're very similar to Mario Kart style stuff and things like that. But I don't know. Probably a small enough company that nobody would get mad, but you know, people. I just can't recommend this game in any capacity. So that's pretty much all I can say. I mean, it's not enjoyable. The achievements are easy, like I said, it takes about 45 minutes, but again, you would feel pretty irritated after playing this, so that's pretty much all I have for this. If you, well, if you do pick up the game, let us know in the comments what you think about it. But, you know, just do yourself a favor and pick something else. There's literally, like, I don't know, 25 of these types of games on Xbox. There's some really good ones, like, I'm just trying to think of a couple off the top of my head, which I'm not doing that great at. But there's some good ones out there. There's some Nickelodeon ones, there's some... Oh, what is that game that I just recently played? I can't even think of what it's called. There's a lot of good ones, though. But this isn't one of them. So I definitely wouldn't recommend playing it. There's just nothing redeemable about it. I was trying to think of this one that's really good that I like a lot, but I don't see where I have it listed on here. Where is it? Oh, Beach Buggy Racing. So that's a great game. And let's see what the price on this is. $10. Great, same style of game. More tracks, more customizations, more everything. $10. So don't waste your money with Renzo Racer. Go buy Beach Buggy Racing. It's a great game. By Vector Unit. They also have a sequel, which is I don't see it on here though. Why doesn't Xbox Store like offer you the next game in their same I mean whatever. This game's great. Uh Even the sequel is really good too. So go buy that instead. You shouldn't waste your money on Renzo Racer being $25. This is utterly ridiculous. So that's pretty much all I got. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Have a nice day, guys.